Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today I'm excited to bring you information that is hot off the press, and that is of course about the 2025 model year changes coming to the Hyundai Palisade, or the vehicle seen sitting behind me. Now I know rumors have been going around for several months now about an all new next generation Palisade with a bold new design, and that is coming, that is in the works. However, that will be a 2026 model year vehicle instead of 2025. So it's gonna be mostly a carryover, as seen in its current format for 2025. But there are going to be actually a couple key feature and packaging changes within the trim lineup that may actually impact which Palisade you might be interested in purchasing for yourself, and may actually impact whether or not you want a 2024 or an upcoming 2025. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I will cover the exact trim level and packaging changes, as well as the exact pricing changes here in this video. Now diving right in, the Palisade will be offered in the exact same trim levels as 2024. So that means it's going to be offered in SE, SEL, SEL Premium, XRT, Limited, and Calligraphy with that Calligraphy Night Edition. Now, taking a look at each trim level, the SE and the SEL are going to be actually losing the side auto-dimming rear view mirrors. So those are the ones on the exterior of the Palisade that were formerly standard on every single trim level. It appears that Hyundai is actually removing that from those lower two trim levels and making that standard on XRT or higher within the lineup. So a little bit of a bummer there. If you like the auto-dimming side mirrors, I think it's a very handy feature at nighttime. Well, you will have to get at least an XRT or SEL Premium or higher within the trim lineup. Outside of that, I couldn't find any additional changes in packaging or features for SE or SEL. Now next up, moving into XRT, this one actually gets the most change within the lineup for 2025, and that is going to be the fact that it gains the surround view monitor system, front parking sensors, and it will be the cheapest or entry-level trim level to get the auto-dimming side mirrors that I just mentioned. So if you're looking at an XRT for 2024, the 2025 models will have the surround view monitor system as well as front parking sensors, in addition to all of the other features that it had prior. Now next up, moving into the SEL Premium, this once again is a pretty substantial change, at least in my opinion, over 2024, because it is being decontented or losing features such as the Harman Kardon 12-speaker premium audio system, as well as the passenger talk in-car intercom system. And those features are now going to be found only on Limited and Calligraphy versus that of 2024 and prior. So if you're looking at an SEL Premium, you will no longer get the Harman Kardon premium audio system or the passenger talk in-car entertainment system, or intercom rather, for 2025. Now finally, moving into Limited and Calligraphy with Calligraphy Night, those actually get no changes that I was able to find on the pricing and order guide. So if you're looking at a Limited or Calligraphy, there's going to be no change. It just will be that the Limited is now the cheapest model to get the Harman Kardon premium audio system, where, like I said, that was found on the SEL Premium in the past few years. Now next up, moving into the pricing and colors and everything like that, taking a look at the color palette, there's going to be no changes that I was able to distinguish once again to the exterior and or interior color palette. So everything from 2024 will be carrying over into 2025, including the Night Edition, which is actually only available in the black as well as the hyper white exterior, and the white does remain an extra cost color from the factory. So finally, moving into pricing, it did increase across the board -1 trim level. So taking a look at pricing, I'm going to be quoting all-wheel drive prices here. Now, if you're looking at front-wheel drive, you can subtract $2,000 from the MSRP that I'm going to be quoting here. And then in parentheses, I have the increase over an equivalent 2024 model. So starting out with the SE all-wheel drive, this is going to come in at $40,215. SEL all-wheel drive is going to be $42,965. XRT will be $46,065. SEL Premium will be $47,565. Limited will be $51,615. And then finally, Calligraphy will be $54,015, with the Night Edition costing $1,500 more at $55,515. So taking a look at the lineup, it's a pretty modest increase of around $150 all the way up to $300, depending on the trim level once again, except for that XRT does get an increase of $850 over 2024, likely due to the surround view monitor system as well as the front parking sensors. And then of course, because the SEL Premium is losing a couple features, it gets $200 cheaper than 2024, but to me, that's not a worthy trade-off over that premium audio system. I would gladly pay that in exchange to have that back for that trim level. But You know, a couple key things stand out to me in terms of the 2025 pricing, and that's the fact that the XRT, you know, becomes even a worse value to me than 2024. It was already a little bit on the pricey side of things, but the fact that it got more expensive for 2025 and the SEL Premium got less expensive, well, there's only going to be about a $1,500 price differential between an XRT and an SEL Premium, and you're getting a heck of a lot of equipment in the premium package over that of the XRT. So as long as you're okay with the exterior appearance and stuff like that between those two trim levels, I would probably highly recommend opting for a premium package over that of an XRT, but hey, it's definitely up to you as to whether or not you want to spend the additional money and get those features. But it is nice, at least Hyundai added a few more features to the XRT versus that of the previous model years. But outside of that, pretty standard issue stuff there. You know, like I said, it is a little bit of a bummer that now you have to spend, you know, over $51,000 to get the Harman Kardon premium audio system, where before it was found in the premium package. But at least they didn't decontent it too much to where they remove, you know, the ventilated second row seats and some of those other features. So that's pretty much going to do it for all the 2025 model year changes coming to the Hyundai Palisade. Now you might be wondering, when are these vehicles going to start being available on dealership lots? Well, that actually should be very, very quickly, because believe it or not, I think Hyundai's been stockpiling these you know, vehicles at port for quite some time, and they've actually been in production for several months now as well, you know, over in Korea. So I would expect these to start being released to dealerships within the next, you know, 2 months for sure, if not less than that. So you will have the opportunity to buy a 2024 and 2025, you know, likely during the same period over the next, you know, certainly towards the end of July, but into August as well. So my recommendation would be, if you're interested in the Palisade and, you know, want some of those features that are going to be changing for 2025, I would highly recommend going out and buying a 2024 right now with discounts on your local dealership lot. I certainly still believe the premium package is going to be the best bang for the buck in the lineup at, you know, just around the $47,000 to $48,000 mark. And, you know, like I said, I'd recommend finding a 2024 leftover at this point, while the selection is still reasonably good on dealership lots. If you were at all interested. Every Palisade still remains, you know, available or standard with BlueLink Plus, which is free BlueLink integration for the lifetime of the first owner. So you get all the remote benefits, a remote start, the built-in navigation, connected services, everything pretty much that BlueLink has to offer. But I think that's pretty much going to do it here for this video. I don't want to go on any longer than it has to be. I just want to provide you guys with the up-to-date latest information that was released today as I'm filming this video, you know, just a couple hours ago. So hopefully this makes your decision a little bit easier, whether or not you want maybe a 2024 or a 2025 Palisade, or, you know, maybe you're going to wait for the all-new next generation here over the next year or so. But leave any comments or feedback down in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate continued support here on the channel. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, check out all the Palisade content I have here available on the channel, including every single trim level for 2024, including that calligraphy night edition as seen behind me, which is an extremely sharp looking Palisade. So let me know what you think of these changes coming for 2025. And as always, hope to see you guys in the next one.